Good morning, Belen. I'm Nick Peterson, and these are your news for today, March 26, 2015. Congratulations to all the inductees of the National Honor Societies. The celebration was held in the gym last night, where all honor societies inducted their new members. State House Representative and alumnus of the class of 1994, Marcelo Llorente, spoke to the students and parents about the significance of being in the honor societies and his personal experience of being in Belen. Eduardo Santos said it's an assurance of all the hard work put in during my last 7 years. The late nights of work pays off when they are finally recognized in the ceremony. Attention students, there is an opportunity for you to directly serve people in need. We need your help in the Lenten Food Distribution Day this Saturday, March 28th, from 8 a.m. sharp to 1 p.m. at St. Martin de Porres Catholic Church. It is located at 14881 Southwest 288th Street, Leisure City, Florida. Please RSVP at the parish office at 305-274-8224. The 2015 STEM Fair will be held on Thursday, March 26th from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. in the Science Pavilion. The award ceremony starts at 8:15 p.m. The STEM Fair is an academic fair to exhibit the work of math and science students in all 4 areas of STEM, namely science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. This is the first of many STEM fairs to come, and it will feature classroom projects presented by students in all 4 areas. Attention students, the deadline to hand in your course selection form is this Thursday, March 26th. Any form submitted after the deadline must be accompanied by a $25 late fee. Please support the Belen Youth Mission participants in their fundraising endeavor. The students attending the BYM trip to the Dominican Republic each have to raise $500. Visit the BYM website at www.belenyouthmissions.org to read about the mission trip and to make a donation. Belen Summer Camp is looking for senior counselors, junior counselors, CITs, and lifeguards to join our 2015 summer camp. Applications are available online at www.belenjesuit.org/summercampemployment. Search crews have recovered the first human remains from the deadly German Wings Flight 9525 this morning. Preparations are being made to bring friends and families of the 150 people on board closer to the crash site. While it may take weeks to identify the passengers through DNA, it may take even longer to determine why the plane crashed. But now there's reportedly a major clues at what happened in the final moments of what doomed the flight. The cockpit voice recorder from Flight 9525 is being analyzed. It's expected to hold the last words of the pilots who were forever silenced in the Alps. And now the new information, according to media reports, one of the pilots was locked out of the cockpit when it crashed. The New York Times cities and senior military official involved in the investigations said, You can hear he is trying to smash the door down. We don't know yet the reason why one of the guys went out, but what is sure is that every end of the flight, the other pilot is alone and does not open the door. Aviation experts say the reported revelation causes more questions, especially since the pilot typically have a code to open the cockpit door. As investigators try to piece together what caused this crash, crews tether together at attempting to get to the pieces of the plane, while friends and families of the victims try to process the unimaginable loss. U.S. Army Sergeant and prisoner of war Bao Burgel has been charged with disarration. The announcement came today from military officials, almost a year after Burgel was returned to the U.S. as a part of the prisoner exchange. Bao Burgel has gone from prisoner of war to defendant. The charges against the Army Sergeant included desertion and misbehavior before the enemy for leaving his post in Afghanistan in 2009. He was captured by terrorists and held for 5 years, but the circumstances of Burgel's departure from his base and now willingly he left have not been clear. Cole Daniel King, public affairs officer, said the U.S. Army Forces Command has thoroughly reviewed the Army's investigation surrounding Sergeant Robert Burgel's disappearance in 2009 in Afghanistan and formally charges Sergeant Burgel under the Armed Forces Uniform Code of Military Justice. Some members of Burgel's platoon have been highly critical of the Army Sergeant, some even blaming him for the deaths of 6 soldiers who they say died while looking for him. Burgel was set free last year as part of an agreement by the White House to release 5 Taliban detainees from Guantanamo Bay. Last May, President Obama announced the controversial move with Burgel's parents by his side. Since returning to the U.S., Birdhowl had been active duty at Forum Sam Houston in San Antonio, Texas, in an administrative role. Birdhowl will now appear at a preliminary hearing, similar to a civilian grand jury inquiry. It will take place at Fort Sam Houston in Texas. Birdhowl could face life in prison. Now on to EJ Santos to tell us more about your hallways.
Thanks, Nick. Robotics Club will meet today at 3 p.m. in room I-121. Forensics team will meet today at 3 p.m. in room G205. National Junior Honor Society will meet today at 3 p.m. in the Coscuela dining room. Future Doctors of America will meet today at 3:05 p.m. in room S215. The Film Production Club will meet today at 3 p.m. in room C205. All members must attend, and the election for next year's officers will take place. The Aviation Club invites all members and anyone interested to hear commercial airplane pilot Mario Robina speak about his experiences in the cockpit and offer advice on anyone interested in becoming a pilot. He's the father of Mario Robina, class of 2016. The meeting is today at 3:10 p.m. in room F201. Please see Alejandro Hillman or Mr. Van Scoy for more information. That's all what's going around our hallways. Now back to you, Nick.
Thank you, EJ. Stay tuned as we bring you weather and sports after these messages. Now on to Pucho Sanchez with your weather.
Thank you, Nick. Now let's check out your weather for today. Today we're looking at a cloudy day and prepare for some scattered showers later on throughout the day. Now let's check out your highs and lows for today. Today we're looking at a high of 76 and a low of 65 with about a 66% chance of humidity. Now let's check out your highs and lows for the rest of the week. On Friday we're looking at a high of 85 with a low of 73. On Saturday we're looking at a high of 85 and a low of 75 with a 60% chance of rain. And on Sunday we're looking at a high of 88 and a low of 68 and an 80% chance of rain. That's all for weather. Now back to you, Nick.
Thank you, Pooch. Now on to sports with Karol Vargas.
Thank you, Nick. The junior varsity volleyball team will host Monsignor Pace at 4 p.m. The varsity volleyball team will host Monsignor Pace at 5:30 p.m. Tomorrow, the varsity lacrosse team will play at Cardinal Newman. Game time is 7 p.m. and the JV plays at 5 p.m. The freshman baseball team plays Matter here at 4. The JV baseball team plays at Columbus on Saturday at 10 a.m. The middle school baseball team will host Coral Springs Charter in a doubleheader. Game 1 is at 10 a.m. and Game 2 will be at 12 p.m. The varsity track and field team will be participating in the Florida State Invitational in Tallahassee. Competition will be Friday and Saturday. There will be track and field practices for those who do not attend the meet in Tallahassee. Thursday and Friday practice will be at 3:30 p.m. Saturday will be at 8 a.m. That's all for sports. Now back to you, Nick.
Thank you, Karol. Seniors, remember tux fitting for prom will be today at 12:35 p.m. through 1:20 p.m. in the Coscuela Dining Hall. Students, be sure to follow us on Twitter and Facebook for all the latest news and pictures. I'm Nick Peterson, and from everyone here at WBLN, have a wonderful day and stay golden, Wolverines.